Hello, this is Eddie Mendoza and welcome to Pathways of Hope. You know, if you ask me, I don't think the Pharisees were bad people. I think they meant well, but they just didn't get it right. Even though they seemed pretty convinced that they were on the right track and that they were doing the right things. That's what I think. Now, maybe it got to their head and they felt superior and they didn't expect anybody to know better than them. But can you blame them? I mean, they studied scripture, they followed tradition, they had strict conduct and rules, and they were careful to observe them, scrupulous even, right? Well, it took Jesus to point them out to everyone and said, on so many occasions, he would say, don't be like the Pharisees. One of those occasions we find in the opening of today's gospel in Matthew 5:20-26, where Jesus is saying, and he says, unless your righteousness surpasses those of the Pharisees, you will not enter the kingdom of heaven. Okay? And after saying that, Jesus started giving examples after examples after examples of the things that changed the way people viewed about what it takes to enter the kingdom of heaven. Okay? Now, too bad for the Pharisees, too bad. They thought they were on the right track, but they totally got it wrong. They were lost and they didn't even know it. Now, may I share, for the longest time, I thought I was on the right track. I had a good job. I worked for a great company who gave me a comfortable income. I married a great wife and we raised awesome kids and we were surrounded by good, loyal friends. Then one day, my father invited me to try something different in the way I was living my faith. Something that I thought I didn't really need because I really believed I was on the right track. After all, he did send me to a Catholic school and both he and my mom made sure that I was church going. So I declined his invites. But I was sincerely happy that it worked out for him, But as it turns out, just to accommodate him anyway, on his birthday, I agreed to find out what it was that got him acting so alive, so at peace, and full of joy. And that's when I learned that I got it all wrong. I was on the road to hell, and I didn't even know it. Even though I thought I was endowed with many of the markings of success, and none of it was bad. I was not a bad person. I didn't realize God was more interested not in what was happening to me and in the situation in my life, which was good, but with what I was becoming. I was a sheep without a shepherd. Now, since then, I learned that we go through life feeling we're on the right track. I've observed this with many people. We track ourselves against the measures of the world or against the measures of human modern psychology. And then what? Maybe we reach the point and discover, is this all there is to it? What really is our standard of determining whether we're on the right track or not? What's our basis? Now, may I share with you one of my favorite verses? It's from the Old Testament prophet Jeremiah, chapter 29. And if I may read, it says, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Then you will call on me and come and pray to me and I will listen to you. Oh, beautiful, huh? You will then seek me and you will find me when you seek me with all your heart. I will be found by you, declares the Lord. Ang ganda, no? Now that works for me. Okay. What about you, my friend? Do you know where you're going to? Do you know what you're becoming? How do you know God might have something better for you? Listen. Why not go for a fact check, just in case? Who wants to be on the wrong track, right? If so, why not send a message back to the friend who sent you this video and let your friend know that you're interested to know the truth. God bless you.